Thanks for coming. So my name is Matt Cascio. I work at the American Red Cross, and we're happy to host this event here today. It's always good to be participating in the open source community, especially this wonderful Kubernetes group. So glad you're here. Thank you so much. Hopefully more people will find their way. We've got a nice crowd registered. I think probably 42 total. So maybe folks will stroll in a little bit late. This is our second annual Kubernetes Community Days. Last year we had a virtual event. Maybe some of you joined us, but due to pandemic and social distancing and all that, we had a virtual event last year. So first in-person KCD. I think we're also the only chapter in the US that has actually had a KCD, so we're proud of that and glad that you are part of this event. And if you're not signed up on CNCF website as a member of our chapter, then please do so. I'll probably send some follow-up info by email with a link to join so that you can do that and keep up to date on all of our other events. I'm gonna move this closer because when I look up, I feel like you can't hear me as well. So thanks to our sponsors, Rancher Government Services. I think we're waiting on some folks to arrive, but they'll have a table over there. Tremolo Security, Mark Borstein has his setup back there. Please give him a visit if you haven't already. He's got some interesting projects and products coming. And Boxboat, which is an IBM company. Brandon is here. Brandon is also an organizer. So he's going to be at the table and at this table and up here and running around and doing lots of things. So say hey to Brandon as well. Speaking of which, so Brandon Mitchell is an organizer with Boxboat. You met Fahim Memon downstairs from Amibi, right? How do you say it? A company. He is an organizer as well, and I'm an organizer. So we have purple on our name badges, so look for that. We also have George as a volunteer. He's got purple on his badge as well. So look for purple if you need help with anything today. Obviously, everything should be pretty straightforward, but if you do need help, look for the purple. Wi-Fi is on the back of your name badge, but if you don't know already, the number and password is 52, not 50. So the portion of the portion of the info, sorry about that. The portion of the info that says 50, it actually should be 52. And also, there's a quick agenda, sort of at a glance agenda here. You'll see we've got a few breaks, so we'll have coffee about 10:45, 10:30 over there at that table with the black tablecloths on there. Also in the afternoon there'll be coffee. Lunchtime we'll have downstairs in the cafeteria behind the registration area. If you noticed, there's a cafeteria back there. You can eat in there. There's some seating, but it's a beautiful day. You're welcome to go out the building to this side of the building, which is a courtyard, Red Cross Square. The whole square is part of Red Cross Square National Headquarters. So feel free to take your lunch outside if you want. For people how many people signed up to do the tour as well? So the tour is actually going to start in this building next to us. So what we'll do is this. When it's lunchtime, go to the front of the line, get your lunch, eat it, and meet me downstairs. I'll walk over maybe to 12:25, and that way we'll meet our tour guides, and we'll start right at 12:30. The tour is actually a 60-minute tour, but I've asked them to abbreviate it to 30 minutes. So I don't know if we're gonna do everything, but we'll do a lot in 30 minutes, and then we'll come back here for 1 o'clock session. Maybe you guys can give us an extra 5 minutes to get settled back down. So meet me downstairs for the tour. Let's see. If you're interested, on the bottom floor of this building, that's the garden level, there is the Dr. Charles Drew Blood Donation Center. Giving blood if you want to, it takes about an hour or 2 hours, depending on which procedure you do. So you probably don't have time during the day to give blood. But if at the end of the day you have some time and you want to give blood, if you're not going to the social hour, maybe you can give blood at the end of the day, head downstairs. They can probably take 1 or 2 walk-ins because they probably have appointments scheduled already. But if you do give blood, thank you very much. It's obviously very important for Red Cross and our mission and what we do for people in need and facing disasters. And lastly, the social hour is a short walk, about 15 minutes that way, actually 15 minutes that way, across President's Park, so you'll get to see the perfect view of the White House if you haven't already as you walk across. Take a left, take a right. There's a map on the back and with the address, or we can just all walk over. It's about a 15-minute walk, so after we wrap up, we can just kind of head over as we. And I think that's it for welcome and logistics. Is there anything else I should mention? Or? Okay, so we're going to start with a pre-recorded video from Christy Tan and Audra Montenegro, who are our event contacts and marketing and event organizers from the CNCF. And then after that, we'll go right into Kevin's presentation at 10.